The mission of Gabriel's Angels is to deliver healing pet therapy to at-risk children, nurturing their emotional development and enhancing the quality of their lives forever. They reach thousands of abused, neglected, and at-risk children throughout Arizona each year, and the impact is undeniable.
Back when I was principal at Children First Academy, Tempe, we were an underperforming school, and there was a lot of changes that had to be made in order to bring it up. One of those changes was to invite Gabriel's Angels to bring their animals onto the campus and work with some of our more troubled kids. There was one little boy, just did not want to be in class, really could not stay seated for more than a minute or two at a time, struggled, caused a lot of problems on the playground, and really was causing a lot of problems for his teachers. He was one of the first ones we chose to participate in the Gabriel's Angels program. Over the course of a year, we saw that boy literally transform into a sweet child. And to me, that is a clear testament of the power of the Gabriel's Angels program.
We serve kids who are in transition or homeless or borderline homeless. So whenever you have that kind of population, you have students that have different issues, different challenges and obstacles to overcome. The biggest thing I noticed is that we have some students that have different aggression challenges, but they come to Gabriel's Angels and they're very, very kind, very gentle, and I see a whole different side of them. It has a way of bringing out the best in the kids. I'm seeing that the changes in the kids are not just when they're here, but even after they leave. I'm also noticing that those kids who were part of the program, that they're less violent, that they're more kind, they're more gentle. I would say it's a lifelong change that they are learning. Our kids, they need as much help as they can receive. I just wanted to thank Gabriel's Angels for coming to my school and making a difference.
Many of our children have experienced a variety of traumas and risk factors. We've had children who've experienced domestic violence. We've had children who've been homeless or have been chronically transitioning around many homes over their very young life. When the opportunity came up many years ago to partner with Gabriel's Angels, Homeward Bound saw it as a great opportunity to do something unique and different to help these children learn different ways of behaving, different ways of expressing their emotions through animals. Gabriel's Angels helps the children learn empathy through the attachment with animals and helps them learn to self-regulate emotionally. We want them to learn empathy, we want them to learn the emotional self-regulation, and we want them to learn the importance of empathy, not only with other humans, but with animals.
We are a 7th through 12th grade campus. We work with Chandler Unified School District, and we help support and teach all the students who have emotional and behavioral disabilities. Just our kids being able to love something, show that affection to something that shows just as much affection back to them. I think it would change some of the dynamics. Our kids don't always know how to express their feelings, but with animals they can express those feelings in kind of a different way.
I think Gabriel's Angels is a wonderful organization. It's helped our kids to build trust. It's taught our kids things like not to judge. Many of our kids have been abused in some way, shape, or form. There have been so many areas that have been touched over these 4 years regarding empathy, trust, understanding, finding commonalities between humans and dogs. Learning that dogs love us unconditionally no matter what.
We've noticed a lot of the children here actually have learned to come out of their shell, so to speak, where they're more able to interact with other children. They've been able to learn how to share and be respectful and be responsible. And the parents are telling us when they go home that they actually see a change in their child's behavior, that they're learning as they do with Gabriel's Angels. What this program actually brings is consistency. It's teaching them the value of learning. It's teaching them that people do care outside of your community. The impact isn't just an activity, it lasts much longer than that.
You know, they learn from it, they learn compassion, they learn responsibility of, you know, just because it's an animal, it's just like a human. They need love, they need taken care of. There's a special bond between a child and an animal because there's no words, you know, it's not going to judge them, it's not going to tell them no, it's not going to, you know, it's going to just be there to love. So I think that is like the main important thing of a relationship between an animal and a child. You know, it's not going to judge, it's going to love him for who that child is, and the child's going to love the dog for who he is, or the animal. It would be a loss really for the kids, you know, if the program wasn't here.
When children can develop core behaviors, their future is brighter, their opportunities greater. You can see it in them because it is unconditional love. And for the last 15 years and into the future, it's Gabriel's Angels.